Hello everyone, Nash Rathbone here again. Today I want to talk about my collection of slip joint pliers. I've had them for this pair here for several years now, and I purchased them while I was working for a tool supplier company. They just work like so. There we go. So you can see you can get different size of heads going on, you know, space in here going on. These things used to get them looking very much like this set here, which I picked up from a car boot sale earlier this year. It cost me £1. Used to get ones very similar to this with my motorcycles in their toolkit. I quite like this set because they have, as you can see, a double head here. They have two gripping zones here, a large one and a small one, plus a little bit of a flat gripping zone too. I think these might have been involved in a vehicle toolkit at some point or another. There's a Armstrong here, 67677, made in the USA it says there. So I guess these probably came out of a car toolkit, vehicle toolkit of some description maybe at some point or another. But mainly I wish to speak about these little fellows here. These are from the Laoa Tool Company, which is a Taiwanese company. They make some fairly decent tools. You've probably seen my review of their electrician's shears here. Quite a nice little pair of shears that live in my toolbox. Mrs. Rathbone hasn't got her hands on them just yet. I purchased these directly from Laoa. They don't supply tools to anybody really, they're just a wholesaler, but because I was going to review these, they very kindly allowed me to purchase a single pair. I say normally you've got to buy, I don't know how many tools, how much you've got to spend, and they were also very kind enough to send this along as well with it. I thought it was quite nice of them. A little knot here, very nice bit of decoration. Mrs. Rathbone is busy thinking where she can hang this in the house because it's quite nice. So thank you very much to Laoa for sending this along for me. What attracted me to these slip joint pliers is this very elegant head design here, which I personally think looks like a swan's head. It's very elegant design, very nice indeed, and I quite like it. That's why I purchased them. There you go, looks just like a swan, doesn't it guys? I think so anyway. I couldn't find anywhere online to purchase these from, that's why I had to go direct to Laoa. So thank you very much for your patience, Laoa Tools. I do appreciate it, thank you very much. So what have we got here then? Let's say slip joint pliers, so you can use them like a standard. These are 8" by the way guys, 8" long. You can use them like a standard pair of pliers, or we can, like the other sets I've got, you can open them out and you can grip something much larger, which is something you can't do with a standard pair of pliers. These ones have some nice sharp teeth in here, and they also have a nice sort of checkering finish in here to grip with on the end there. We'll be having a go with these in a moment or two. And we also have a cutting wire here, section just here for putting your wires into. And it's one of those that actually, if you look at this close up here, you'll see that they actually pull together like this here, so they pull the wire you're cutting into them as opposed to doing this. They actually pull the wire into themselves to chop it off, making it a lot easier. And I say you can get quite a lot of leverage on these because they're 8" long. They're quite a large pair of pliers. So what we'll do is we'll get a few bits and pieces we can cut with these and see how we get on. Okay, so first of all I've got some multi-stranded 7020, as you can see here. Let's get that in there and have a look, see if we can cut through that. Just about. I don't think it's really designed for multi-stranded stuff, but it's had a bit of a go at it anyway. I've got some 2mm copper solid here. Give that a go. Yep, cuts that nicely every time. I've got a bit of a nail here. Dare we give a nail a go? Let's have a look. Don't think it's designed for nails really. Wow, cut that nicely. Doesn't appear to have damaged the cutters either. Blimey, I don't suppose it's designed for cutting nails at all really, but there we go. Look at that. No damage that I can see to the cutters either, so that's pretty good because that's a fairly hefty nail, is that? What I'll do is I'll put photograph up here of everything I've been cutting today. And now we'll take a look at actually bending something with the pliers here, the front end of the pliers. You get some of that copper, solid copper again. Pop him in there. Yep, piece of cake bending solid copper. As you can see, conductor here. It will actually leave little teeth marks in it if you crush it up, squeeze it up. You don't need much pressure to do that either, guys. Right, I've got a chunk of that nail that we were cutting up earlier on in the vise. Give that a go. See what we can do. Oh yeah, it's a piece of cake. There we go. Broke it off quite nicely, guys. Okay, so I've got a M8 nut and bolt here. As you can see, it's nice and loose, and we can use the larger jaw here for gripping hold of the nut, like so. If you needed to in the field. There we go. How tight can we get this? Let's have a look. Oh, I'll just clear out the camera there. Yep, exceedingly tight. No damage to the teeth either, as you can see there, guys. Hopefully no damage to the teeth, and that is very tight. God blimey, yeah, it was tight. There we are. I think what we'll do is we better step it up a little bit. Okay, so what do you think we can do with this M24 24mm nut and bolt here? And it's not just any old nut and bolt, it happens to be a nylock, as you can see, nylock nut going on here too. Go down there, and we'll open them out a little bit, give it a go, see how they get on with a massive great nut and bolt like this. Right, it's starting to bite into the nylock nut bit now. God blimey, here we go. Yep, this is taking some effort. As you can see, my hands are fairly well splayed out here. Got a very wide grip on the pliers here, because you know there's such a large nut here. Blimey. Yep, so you can. Blimey, yeah. Let's take some serious effort here. Can I get it back on again? Yeah, there we go. It's slipping around a little bit, but it's exceedingly tight. Especially what's going on is part of the jaws are gripping the corner of the nut here, and the other half are on the flat, as you can see. And as I say, this is taking quite a bit of effort to do. We'll try and get it off now, actually. God, whew, that is tight. But that's what nylock nuts are designed to do, so they don't come loose while they're in use. Oh, blimey. Right, there we go. Can we get it by hand? Yeah. Phew. They're also fairly good at gripping paper as well. You see little teeth marks is left there, but the paper doesn't slip, it just tears it off. And the jaws have actually perforated the paper a little bit, to be honest with you. I've held them up to the light and you can actually see through the little holes. So these pliers are very good at what they do then. Just exactly as it says on the can, you know, they can do, you know, folding, gripping, you can do nuts up with them, as we've seen. We can cut wires and nails. They have some very comfortable grips. I think these are dipped. As you can see, they are actually, you know, got some black and green going on here, and that looks really nice. They are comfortable to hold, very comfortable to hold and use. I didn't have any discomfort at all using them, even doing that large M24 nut and bolts up. They were very, very comfortable indeed. There's not too much flexing going on as you grip them in your hands like so. The slip joint action is very nice too, as you can hear that, nice and positive. They've actually been hot riveted over. There's not a nut and bolt on here, guys. It's just a hot riveting, as you can see there. So you can't take them apart and you can't adjust them. They are fairly weighty as well. They're very well constructed. They're not lightweight in the least. Very nice indeed. I think they would probably last you a lifetime, if not a bit longer, to be honest with you. I like this nice two-tone finish I got here, polished here. polished here, and then we've got the black on the edges and in here as well. I think it looks quite nice, that finish. And you've got a little bit of a polishing on the nose of the pliers too. Very nice indeed. I quite like these actually. So I'd like to thank Laoa Tools for allowing me to purchase just one pair of pliers. They do actually only sell in bulk, so maybe next time I'll have to buy a whole bunch of tools then, I think, because I've got my eye on several Laoa tools. They do some really interesting stuff actually. Got some nice sort of like electrician's screwdriver, pliers, wire strippers, etc. They look really interesting. I'd really like to get my hands on some of those. Go along and check out their website, guys. See what they've got. You can find companies that sell them singly online, but I just couldn't find these ones for sale anywhere. Probably turn up now, but they do a whole range of tools and equipment. And if it's as good as these things here, then you're buying yourself some really high quality kit for your toolbox. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the review. I really do like these. They're very, very elegant design, very well made, nice comfortable grips. They do the work well, very comfortable to use. As I say, they're quite weighty. The quality is definitely there. I'm certainly going to have to try and get hold of some more Laoa tools, because I like these. These things are very nice, so I'm going to have to get hold of some more tools to review, I think. But hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for coming over once again. And, well, I will see you back here at Rathbone Manor a little bit later on then. Bye!